Today we got I wouldn't even call a mega build, but it could potentially be a mega build. For everybody that saw the title and thumbnail, this is an auto sorter with auto crafters going into it. It's a 2-in-1 system. At this point, everybody's survival world has an auto sorter. Everybody knows what this is. I made a tutorial for it. You have your input chest, and it will sort everything for you. Like, for anyone that don't know, take your diamonds, put them in, and under the diamonds category, they will go there. Anything not on this list of item frames will come out here in your output. These double layers are just so that you can literally double layer it. It'll be double layered of loot. And now, say you need iron nuggets. You can produce them up there and send them down here. Same with iron blocks and iron ingots. I left this open so I can give you guys the tutorial of this part. I've already made a tutorial for this. This is a very simple system. Same with these. These are new but simple. You just have comparator, block, and it's filled. All these spots are filled up. That's why you got the signal. Block, redstone, repeater, block, back into the crafter. Now, what this is looking for is, if you want to make iron blocks, you throw iron ingots in here. It won't craft them until it's full, you see, because it's comparing to this one. Say you wanted to make fences, you would only do the 6 over here, and then that comparator output will give you this. So every time you get to the fences, it would build them, or the pressure plates. And what I've done is, this chest runs, everybody knows what this looks like in here, which is why I cleaned it up. It's just hoppers running in. This is the auto sorter. Clean it back up. I have put a line of hoppers here, as you can see, a conveyor belt, you could call it, of hoppers that go into the input chest here. What this is, as these blocks are getting built, they're being shot right down into here. And this is where they were being put. Now, let's say you want that's the iron block. The iron ingot is the exact same redstone. You want it to be full, except in here you put your iron nuggets. Your iron nuggets will fill, but they will not build until they got full. Now you can auto craft nuggets, or iron ingot. Let's just say for some reason you needed iron nuggets. Take your iron ingots, and being this system so and you're producing iron nuggets right away. I don't know why they're not dropping in like the other ones. We had a blockage. And as you see, there's nothing to build, so now they're just going down into here. And we're filling up on these. And it's auto sorting it too, because again, the hoppers run into our system that's already built. So they get auto sorted as they go. Again, you know, say you wanted to come back up and you wanted iron ingots. You gotta take, you know, iron nuggets, throw them in, and it'll create them. Then you can create them into craft blocks to condense on storage. Unless you're doing all three like I usually do, and I'll do like, you know, gold, diamond next and everything. But I usually keep them together between the nugget, the ingot, and the block. And I usually have all three, since most of my survival world auto storage units have every block in the game. So it auto stores it as I need it anyway. And this is completely extendable. I mean, you can take and run a line of hoppers down to the end of the world, to as far as the world will let you. And as long as you have enough space for the redstone in the back, you just place chests down for your auto crafters. You can turn wood planks back into full wood so that you're saving on storage, or if you just want both, you could do both down there. You could turn big logs into planks and sort them down there, so instead of doing all that tapping yourself, if you have a full inventory of trees, you could just throw it all in the chest and it'll do everything for you. It'd even throw it down in here. Because what would happen is, it would come through, if you were making planks, you would use this one. If you're using the full blocks, you would use this one, this system. And you would just put the full blocks in here, well, you put the planks in here to make full blocks, and the full blocks in here to make planks. And then they're already running into your storage system. For part 2, if anybody wants to see, I'm going to have this expanded a lot. Above this, I'm going to have an auto smelter. I'm going to have this closed off for next video. As we go, we're going to close sections off. I've already done a tutorial on this, so we're going to close it off. Now I've done a tutorial on this. We're going to close it off afterwards. And this is going to be our auto crafting area. I'm going to throw some more auto crafters in here and extend it, make it look a little more, you know, actually in someone's world. Probably throw, you know, 5 or 6 more in, have 9 or 10 altogether with all the chests. And we're going to have a huge auto crafting system. And again, you want to keep a lot of this clean. So what I would even do is this. You know, the hoppers can be closed, so I would just clean everything up. I only left this open to show you guys how that works. Just because down here you could still reach it perfect. My lovely stairs. And I left this open to show you guys the redstone, but I also have tutorials on all this on my channel, so. And if you wanted, I usually do, I would even come back here and just hide all this in a big old square or something. But you want to make sure the redstone don't shut off. You want to leave it on while doing this. Make sure it still works. Little recommendation. Now, like that, you got that one covered up. Now me, what I would do is maybe this, and this would be your staircase up to your input chests. These you really can hide, but it's kind of hard unless you expand this and put a whole wall here. But I would actually recommend that to hide the hoppers as well. This doesn't look too good, but it's kind of narrow. These would be your input chests. You would just put into these chests, and then, I don't know, maybe even have a staircase down. So that, an overhanging one, so you can get back to this input chest. Easy. I know in my survival world I made it fit real nice. I had to rebuild my systems a couple times just because, you know, you'd get halfway through and realize they don't fit into your wall right, the hole you made. They bulge out too much, don't go far enough over something. Just becomes a pain. So I usually build like these, like this, to cover everything up and make it so that it's just right to the chests you need. And by next video, I'll have this looking a lot better, probably extend it out, run down, add some more auto crafters in, show you how the system would look closed up and done. And I'm also going to build on top of this a auto furnace system that drops into this system. So you can not only come up here, maybe even go up another set of stairs, and you have your auto crafting, your auto smelting, your auto cooking, your auto fuel. Everything's going to be automatic within this one. Even like the kelp, the fuel. I have a tutorial for a truly unlimited fuel now that we have the kelp system. It's a little bit large, so I may actually put it back there and then slide it in, because it's kind of a bigger build to incorporate into this. But this is the basics of your 2-in-1 auto crafter, auto sorter. Then I'm going to have your auto smelter on top and give you guys an idea of the whole system that we have in pretty much every survival world. Just one last look for anybody at the redstone. Make sure your block ups are double blocks too. This. This is obviously, this one has nothing touching it. This is just all the blocks you need. Bit confusing at first, but eventually you'll get it. The comparator won't shoot a signal out and around and go until this signal is met, and this signal is only met when full. So this is basically just a giant system that circles. These 6 blocks will circle, reproducing whatever's in here. But it won't actually activate until it matches with this comparator, because there's 2 comparators, they have to match to give a signal. The way this one gets a signal is when, well, we've clicked them all, so when all blocks get full, like so. We can even do that, and now when we fill the nuggets, it won't do nothing, but if you put an iron ingot in there, it would make iron bars instead. Because iron bars, you would need that setup. For nuggets, all you need is that, and so on. Full blocks and ignots need to be full like that. May actually just leave these few auto crafters, since you guys get the idea. If anyone needs help with an auto crafter, I will make another tutorial, but I'm probably gonna leave it like so. If anybody wants to see more auto crafters, I will do them, but for now this is probably where they will be left. We'll leave that open so we can turn it on and off. Maybe I would just like put a wall here with a doorway there. I would even maybe do secret piston doorways usually for stuff like this. Now you got yourself a hidden button system. And this is the auto crafter, auto crafter into the auto sorter. That's everything closed up. Looking good. Next video we will do the auto smelter like this and just keep adding on to the system. If anybody catches on to these videos late and you want a certain part of the system that we're building, you have to go back to the video and tutorial, and I'll put them in part 1 through probably 5. Do the auto smelter and a couple other things to add on to this mega system, and then let you guys put this in your world little by little. Till next time.